Hi, I'm Danny. Welcome back to another video. Today's topic is automotive batteries. Back in 2023, 2.5 years ago, I put a battery in my Honda Element and Honda Civic right about the same time. I got one from Costco, it's an Interstate, and the other one from Walmart, and that is the EverStart Maxx. In today's video, we're going to do a little time study. After 2.5 years, let's see which battery held up better under real-world conditions. I'm going to test the batteries with two different battery analyzers. This one's about $45 and this one is about $150. And by the way, this video is not sponsored. Let's get started. This is the battery in the Civic. It was put in 5 of 23. We're going to check it with the Fnirsi battery analyzer. So the red goes onto the positive side of the battery and the black on the negative side. Now we're going to shoot for the battery test. Just going to say okay. It's a 12-volt battery, so we're going to go down one, and then we're going to go over to cold cranking amps, and then we're going to go down, and it's at 500 cold cranking amps, and we're going to say okay to test it. So it says 98% charge, 12.68 volts, 343 cold cranking amps, and down here it says 46% battery life. It says it's low. So let's go ahead and check this again using the Foxwell. Just a quick note, both batteries were fully charged before this test. Then the headlights and the blower motor were turned on for 30 seconds to get rid of any surface charge. I just want this test to be as even as possible. The Foxwell battery analyzers, quite a bit more expensive. The red lead is going to go on the positive. The black lead on the battery negative. So it says 12.61 volts. I'm going to say enter. 12 volt system. It's a regular type of test we're going to do. The battery's in the vehicle. It's a top post battery. It's a regular battery, not an AGM or not a gel. We're going to check for cold cranking amps. It's set at 500 and my battery is a 500 cold cranking amp battery. And now it's testing. It's above 0 degrees Celsius. It's detecting a surface charge. Wants me to turn on the headlights. Headlights are on. Now it wants me to turn off the headlights. Headlights are off. Now it's going to check it again. It's telling me to replace the battery. It's got 12.47 volts and 360 cold cranking amps. Before I go check the Interstate battery on the Honda Element, I just want to note that the Fnirsi battery analyzer, this said it had 46% battery life reading left, and it was saying it was low. The Foxwell, this did a more thorough job. It wanted to know ambient temperature. It detected a surface charge and made me turn on and off the headlights, and then it told me that the battery was actually bad and needed replaced. Now I'll test the Honda Element battery. This was 8 of 23 when this was put in. Same cold cranking amps, and it's actually the same type of battery. This one's an Interstate and the other one was from Walmart. So we're going to take our battery analyzer, red lead on the positive, black lead on the negative. Do the same thing here, go up to battery, say okay. It's a 12 volt system. Go down one, go over to cold cranking amps, Say OK. And this one has 96% and 455 cold cranking amps and 12.58. This one says it's 82% and it's good. So let's check it with the Foxwell. Here's the Foxwell more expensive battery analyzer. Same thing, red on the positive, black on the ground. So it's saying it's 12.58. Let's go ahead and say enter. 12 volt system. Regular type of test. In the vehicle. Top post. Regular battery, not an AGM or gel. Cold cranking amps is the test we're going to do. It's set at 500. Good battery, 12.58 volts, 472 cold cranking amps. So this battery tests good. Now I'm going to go back to the Honda Civic. I'll pull the battery out and do an out of the car test. If it tests bad again, I'll go ahead and take it over to Walmart and we'll see if we can get a new battery. I know they're going to test it with their $5,000 battery analyzer, and you know, most likely it'll test good, but at least I'll know if these battery analyzers are actually worth buying that I showed you today. So I've got the battery out of the car. I've got it hooked up. It says 12.63. We'll go ahead and say enter. 12 volts. Regular test. Out of the vehicle. It's a top post. Regular battery. Cold cranking amps. Test. Above 0. There it is. Replace battery, 12.61, 393 cold cranking amps. I'm going to take this back to Walmart and see if I can get a new battery. I ended up getting a brand new battery from Walmart. It didn't cost me anything because it was under warranty. The whole process took about an hour and a half, and that was only because nobody in the store knew how to do a battery return.
To assist you with the return of the battery, but since I'm not privy of the procedure, I will hit to the front end, and over there we will do the exchange. I don't know, if needed be, I'll come with you back to see, because I was told eventually it might be exchange or partial refund or...
Doesn't matter, whatever I need to buy a battery, so we might as well grab it and take it up there right now.
Oh, okay. Do you know which one?
Well, it's the same one as this one. W51R470.
Mark just sent me over there to get the battery and bring it here.
Then he should know our system doesn't do that.
So can you find somebody that can actually help over there?
So she's a manager, she's over me. So, yeah. So
I really need somebody to process this one.
We finally put it on their $5,000 machine, and that took another 25 minutes for it to tell me it was a bad battery. That's exactly what this told me in about a minute. I'm pretty impressed with the battery analyzer that I showed you today. I wasn't having any starting problems with my car. I would have had no idea I needed a battery until probably a couple more months when it finally failed. So here's our brand new battery. Let's go ahead and get that in. Don't forget your plastic cover. And then this end always goes towards the engine. This dissipates the heat. I hope this video was helpful today. If it was, give it a thumbs up. I'll put links to all the parts I used and related videos in the description. Also, if you could just drop in the comments what battery you're running and how long it lasts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.